The Total Media Sports Network presents Morgan County Basketball live on Cool TV. Now let's go to the arena for countdown to tip-off of exciting Morgan County Cougars basketball on Cool TV.
Folks, from fast listings to smooth closings, Vicky works hard, works smart, and works for you. Vicky Pelfrey Oldfield, Realtor, Paragon Partners Real Estate, 606-477-0836. Welcome, everybody. It's the 16th Region All-A Champions. The Lady Cougars will be taking on East Carter Raiders right here on the Raiders floor. Back on December the 13th, the Lady Raiders came into the Lady Cougars territory and walked away with a win. The score was 51-47. Lady Cougars lost that one by 4. And a very important game tonight for the Lady Cougars. The Lady Cougars on the season, they are 1-2, I believe, in district play. And the Lady Raiders come in here tonight with a 16th. East Carter in the district is 2-0, and the Lady Cougars come in here at 1-1. Big needed win for the Lady Cougars here tonight. And it's Elliott County. They are 0-1 here in the district, along with West Carter. They are 1-2 in district play. So last time these two played, let's see if we can figure out what went wrong. The Lady Cougars really suffered from the free throw line, as long as so did the East Carter Lady Raiders. They were 12 for 12 at 100% from the free throw line, as the Lady Cougars came up short. They were only 29% from the free throw line. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll have more pregame. Walker Grace is a candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive and is a proud native of Candle City and a graduate of Morgan County High School, a military veteran and seasoned law enforcement officer. Walker has dedicated his career to serving and protecting the people of Morgan County, as well as gaining valuable experience working with other agencies and communities. Vote Walker Grace, Morgan County Judge Executive. And the Lady Cougars back on December the 13th, as the East Carter Lady Raiders came to Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. It was the Lady Cougars from the floor. They outshot East Carter 34%. East Carter shot 25%. Behind the three-point line is almost even there. Lady Cougars shot 23% from the three-point line, and East Carter shot 22% from the free throw line. Big difference here. Lady Cougars had 18 attempts from the free throw line, only connected on 6 of those, shooting 33% from the free throw line. And the East Carter Lady Raiders, they were a perfect 100%, 12 for 12, shooting 100%. And East Carter Lady Raiders out-rebounded the Cougars by a small margin, 41-36 in their last meeting when they hooked up. The Lady Cougars leading scorer in that game was Lily Littrell, and she put in 14. And next up and scoring, it was Sarah Jenkins. She had 13. Jenkins and Littrell were the only two that had double figures as far as scoring. Bella Smith came in with 9 points. Emma Klinger
was they really held her down on scoring. Emma Klinger only had 7 points. And coming off the bench, it was Reagan Keaton with 2 points, KK Hosley with 2 points, and Gracie Hampton did not score in that ball game. So that was a factor there as well. And for the East Carter Lady Raiders, it was Jocelyn Rudd with 13 points, and Bristol Bogg, she put in 11 points, and Brinley Walker had 10 points. East Carter Lady Raiders had 3 players to score in double figures. Avery Hall put in 7 points. Abby Boggs contributed 5 points. Tori Bishop put in 3. And Carly Rutledge captured on 2 points. Let's take us another break, and when we come back, we will have more pregame.
Kentucky Pool Company is a premier custom pool builder. Our team has over 20 years pool building experience. Kentucky Pool Company is ready to create a wonderful swimming pool for your family and friends. Kentucky Pool Company offers fiberglass, gunite, vinyl liners, and spas. We install both saltwater and chlorinated water systems. Year-round maintenance to your pool and spa. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Visit us at KentuckyPoolCompany.com.
And back on December the 13th, when these two teams met up from the free throw line, it was East Carter Lady Raiders 12 for 12. Avery Hall was 2 for 2. Jocelyn Rudd was 2 for 2. And Jenna Goebel was 2 for 2. And Brinley Walker was 6 for 6. And for the Lady Cougars, it was Sarah Jenkins. She had the highest percentage for the Lady Cougars. She was 3 for 4 at 75%. Lily Littrell was 2 of 5 for 40%. Emma Klinger came in 1 of 9 for 11%. And from the free throw line, the Lady Cougars were 33%. In rebounds, Sarah Jenkins was 7. KK Hosley off the bench with 3. Emma Klinger with 14. Gracie Hampton with 3. Lily Littrell with 9. And for the East Carter Lady Raiders, it was Bristol Boggs with 5 rebounds, Avery Hall with 4 rebounds, Abby Boggs with 5 rebounds, Jocelyn Rudd with 4 rebounds, and Jenna Goebel with 3 rebounds. The Lady Cougars JV team, they put on a show here, but it took them a little while to do that. The Lady Cougars JV went into the locker room at the half, trailing 20-0. And then in the second half, the JV team, they really had trouble hitting the basket. Well, I tell you what, every shot they put up, naturally they didn't score no points in the first half, just would not fall for them. And they came out in the second half, and they started putting on a show, making a good fight and a good comeback, and only losing that by a margin of 5 points, being down 20 points at the half. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we will have more pregame for you.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963, with locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience, no gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
Number 4 in the 16th region. Ashland Blazer at number 1 at 11-1. Russell at 12-3, and Boyd County at 9-5. 1, 2, 3. And 4 is East, and Round County is 5 with 8-6 on the season. Let's take a look at the Lady Cougars. Their last win came over West Carter, a district rival as well. And West Carter came to the Cougars' home court on January the 12th. The Lady Cougars winning that one 56-41. And then the big game on January the 9th at Raceland, the Lady Cougars winning the Regional All-A Classic Tournament over Raceland by a score of 63-55. The Lady Raiders on January the 13th went to Russell and came out of there with a loss, losing by 7. And Russell 50 and East Carter Lady Raiders 43. The Lady Cougars on the season, they come in 9-4 on the record. 688 points they've scored. They've given up 503 points. And from the field, they've attempted 675 shots and connected on 259 shots for a percentage from the floor at 39%. And behind the three-point line, the Lady Cougars has attempted 275 threes and connected on 71. Shooting from the three-point line, 26%. From the free throw line, it was the Lady Cougars went to the free throw line 181 times. They connected on 99 of those. And from the free throw line, shooting 55%. Lady Cougars going to have to shoot much better than that here tonight. And the Lady Cougars, they will average 33 rebounds per ball game. Their leading scorer, Lily Littrell, at 15 points. Emma Klinger at 14. Bella Smith at 7. Sarah Jenkins at 6. Gracie Hampton at 4. And that's your 5 starters. Lady Raiders on the season, they are 9-4. They've scored 723 points. They've given up 614 points. And from the field, the 2s and 3s, they've shot 635, and they've connected on 253, shooting 40% from the field. From the three-point line, they've connected on 75 threes while attempting 273s, shooting 28% from the three-point line. From the free throw range, they have attempted 196 free throws. They've connected on 142 of those, shooting at 72%. And the Lady Raiders, they average 33 rebounds per ball game. Let's take another break. When we come back, we should be at tip-off time.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by
Morgan
either
and
of their
Associates LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan and Associates LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan and Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. Thanks.
Morgan and Associates LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan and Associates LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan and Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
Standard for Builders is a general contracting company. They specialize in construction, asphalt paving, and dirt work. Located in West Liberty, Standard for Builders has more than 50 years of experience, and their employees work to produce the best end result in all of their jobs. Standard for Builders is a proud sponsor of Morgan County High School sports.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963, with locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience, no gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. Thanks.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
Morgan and Associates LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan and Associates LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan and Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963, with locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
And welcome back here to the home of the East Carter Lady Raiders. And the starting lineup for the Lady Cougars wearing jersey number 3, a junior, Sarah Jenkins. Wearing jersey number 11, a senior, Emma Klinger. Wearing jersey number 13, a junior, Bella Smith. And wearing jersey number 33, Lily Littrell. And along with number 14, Gracie Hampton. And next we got the Lady East Carter Lady Raiders. Let's see if they go up to the same lineup as they did at Morgan County. And wearing jersey number 1, Crystal Boggs. And wearing jersey number 10, a sophomore, Jocelyn Rudd. And a junior, number 24, Brindley Walker. And a senior, number 21, Tori Bishop.
And starting at forward, senior, number 4, Avery
And a senior, jersey number 4, Avery Hall. That's your starting lineup for both ball teams tonight. We want to wish William Conley a special hello and a speedy recovery as he's listening right now from King's Daughters Hospital. Talked to him earlier, and he hopes to get out tomorrow. He says he's doing fine. All right, we're getting ready to take the ball in the air. It's going to be Emma Klinger. She will be jumping against Brindley Walker. And we're off as the Lady Cougars control the tip. Back to Gracie Hampton. Hampton taking her time, looking at the defense, crosses midcourt. Coming out to meet her is Rudd. Hampton moves to her right, on over to Jenkins. Jenkins got it, tried to trap her, wouldn't work. Floated down to Littrell. Littrell underneath, too far. Kicked it out. Smith on a 3, no, off the front of the iron. Rebound, East Carter. East Carter trying to come up with it. Come to the right side is Rudd. Now she backs off straight away. Now over to the right side. Coming on around with it. Into the paint. Comes back out. Walker. Brindley Walker's going to back it way out. Looks like Lady Cougars are in a 2-3 zone. Underneath, somebody went to sleep off the glass. No good. Klinger comes down with a rebound. Jenkins is going to bring it down the court. Now back over to Hampton. Hampton works the right side down to Littrell low. Littrell puts it off the glass. No good. Will not fall. Strong rebound by Hall. She's going to bring it on up. She's a senior. Off to the left side. Run and go. And Klinger's blocked that one. She had 4 blocks against West Carter. And she's got 1 right now. And Gracie Hampton. Off to the right side now. Klinger hands it off to Jenkins. Jenkins going to give it to Bella Smith. Klinger's got it. Looks like Cougars are playing a little bit slower than normal. Jenkins into the paint, takes it off the glass. No good. Littrell up for the rebound. No good. Hall comes down with it, gives it on over to the left side to Boggs. Baseline, almost turned it over. Gracie Hampton tipped it. Hall came down with it. East Carter ball. We have no score. 6-11 in the first quarter. Trying to get it down in the paint. Paint's covered up. A long 3. No good by Boggs. Klinger with the rebound. Hands it on over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to bring it across the timeline. Way across court. East Carter's in a man defense. Smith takes it way out front. Hampton comes over to gets it. Hampton's working to her right side. Kicks it in the right wing. Comes on out to Littrell. She's way out front. Stop and pop. Sarah Jenkins. Lady Cougars on the board first. 2-0. Lady Raiders are bringing it across the timeline. Way over to the left wing is Walker. Walker kicks it on out to Rudd. Rudd straight away. Back left wing. 3 on the way. Got it! Knocking that one down is Walker. Brindley Walker. 3-2. And Lady Cougars trail. Gullett coming around with it. Now gives up. Long 3, Hampton, and she knocked that one down. Hampton shoots the 3 really well when she doesn't think about it. Gets the pass, puts it up. Lady Cougars up 5-3. A long 2 on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound coming out of there with it is Boggs. Boggs wants a baseline stop and pop. And we're tied at 5. That's the first tie of the game. Jenkins with it, goes to right baseline. Straight away, Klinger on a 3, no, off the back of the iron. Strong rebound, Rudd. Rudd's going to run with it. Shifting gears, throws it left wing. Walker on another 3, got it! 2 in a row for 8-5. Lady Cougars trail, 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Hampton's going to walk it down the court. She's met out front by Rudd. And a steal running with it is Walker. Walker tries to get into the paint, has to kick it out. Baseline, shot up, no good. Littrell with the rebound. That's the first turnover of Morgan County. Cougars got lucky there. They got away with no points given up. Klinger, left wing, Jenkins back on over to Hampton. Hampton kicks it off to Smith. Smith way out front. Coming way out front is Littrell. Littrell's driving to the basket, and she's going to walk. That's 2 Cougar turnovers. East Carter with none. East Carter's going to have to come the length of the court. Rudd's going to inbound. Waiting on the inbound is Walker. Must win for the Lady Cougars. They only have 1 loss, and that loss was to East Carter. Brenda coming across the timeline. East Carter undefeated in the district, and over and back as Walker stepped on the mid-court line. That's East Carter's first turnover. Inbounding will be Hampton. Whoa, throw the dangerous pass. And the Cougars got bailed out of that one as Littrell was fouled. And that's going to, I think that was on Boggs. It's her first. Oh, what a give and go to Klinger. Inbound pass right to her. She's so tall, just grabbing one straight up with it. Walker kicks it left side, left wing, 3 on the way. Got it! Knocking that one down from the corner will be Bishop. 11-7. East Carter lead, Morgan County's ball. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Good move by Hampton. Get to the glass, had it partially blocked. Rebound, East Carter running with it to the right side. And putting up a silly shot was Boggs. Rebound, Lady Cougars. 11-7. I'll try to keep up with the fouls for you, but the official's back will be to me. And won't be able to see him too good. First time out is called by Derek Young, and we'll take a 30 with him.
In a small town like ours, a good real estate agent is worth their weight in gold. And when folks around here are ready to buy or sell, they call the name they trust, Vicky Pelfrey Ofield. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, the local real estate pro with a hustle and heart for helping folks. From fast listings to smooth closings, Vicky works hard, works smart, and works for you. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, Realtor, Paragon Partners Real Estate, 606-477-0836.
And we're back here on the court of East Carter Lady Raiders. The Lady Raiders lead 11-7 over the Morgan County Lady Cougars as Coach Young called a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments. And going to inbound it will be Gracie Hampton for the Lady Cougars. And we're into a man defense by East Carter. Taking time, got to get rid of it. Into Bella Smith. Back to Hampton. Hampton comes around to the right side. Screen set by Littrell. To Littrell, give and go. Littrell's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That foul was called on, well, I don't have her. Littrell, first free throw, no good. Smith will go out. KK Hosley will come in. And Littrell from the free throw line, she's 65%, missed her first, got her second. Walker will come down. Off to the right side, it goes on to Boggs. Way across court, back to Walker. Trying to get it down low. Littrell's got it sewed up. And losing the handle is Boggs. She gets it back. And we got a push on, I believe that's going to be on number 1, Hosley. It is. And that is her first. Inbound to Walker. No foul trouble for either team. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. 11-8 East Carter. Oh, wow. KK Hosley picked up her second really quick. Coach Young needs these young players coming in off the bench. Hosley, a 7th grader. Walker across the timeline. Lady Raiders basketball. Walker still holding. Now she makes her room. Off to the right side it goes. Boggs. Boggs straight away. Over to the left to Rudd. Rudd tried to get the paint. Lost the handle. Ball's on the floor. Lady Cougars come up with a turnover. That's 2 on East Carter. Hampton's going to bring it down. Off to the right side. Hampton in the paint. Wide open. Littrell. Good eye by Hampton. And 11-7. Lady Cougars trail. 1:27 to go here in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow-simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
And we're back here at East Carter as the Lady Cougars trail by 1. 1:27 to go here in the first quarter. 2 team fouls on each team. It's going to be Lady Raiders going to inbound it. Boggs handed off to Rudd. Rudd's going to bring it down across the timeline. She's walking it down. KK Hosley still in the game with 2 fouls. Down to the baseline. Coming around is Walker. Walker had to give it up to Bishop. Bishop wants to paint. And a turnover. Lily Littrell comes up with a loose ball. Hampton across the timeline to Sarah Jenkins. Sarah Jenkins pulls it back to the 3 area. Now she's atop the key. And she'll fire it from the free throw line. And she got it. Lady Cougars up 1. 12-11 East Carter ball. We're down to 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. On back to Rudd. Into the paint. Kicks it back right side. Way across. 3 on the way. No good. East Carter with the rebound. Hampton goes scooting about 20 feet on the floor. Down low. And we got a foul on the floor. Let's see if I can pick it up. And that's going to be on Hampton. That's her first. Avery Hall checks into the game as Bishop goes out. And the ball goes out of bounds. A turnover on East Carter. Well, that's 4 on them right there. Cougars has got 2. Sarah Jenkins is going to bring it down across midcourt. Klinger's way out front, about midcourt. Now she's going to go back in close. Off to KK Hosley. Hosley feeds the line. Off the glass, Littrell with 2. Lady Cougars up 14-11. Rudd tried to get in the paint, almost a turnover. Kicks it on back. Hall, long 3. No, misses everything. And that's going to end the first quarter. Lady Cougars 14 and 11 for East Carter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
And we're back here at home with the Lady Cougars. Oh, I'm sorry, Raiders. And I've just got a number 5 for East Carter is Abby Boggs, who came in off the bench. And they called a 30-second timeout. They must have changed it to a 60. No, there's no timeout called into the quarter. Abby Boggs, number 5. Let me add her to my roster. And inbounding it will be Boggs, not Abby. He's got her ball, trying to get it down into the paint. Into the paint it goes. A little hook shot up and in by Hall, Avery Hall. And we got a whistle and a foul. There. Let's see. Here over the official talking to the score table. And let's try to figure this one out. I think that foul was on Boggs as she pushed off on her shot. They took the points off. Lady Cougars lead 14-13. Off to the right side, Sarah Jenkins into the paint off the glass. Sarah made that one look easy. Boggs will bring it down. Crosses midcourt. Off to the left side it goes to Walker. Walker comes around top of the key. Takes it on back to Boggs. Into the paint. Hall kicks it on back to Bishop. Hall down low. Up. No good. Missed a bunny underneath. And Littrell comes down with a rebound. And she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be on Abby Boggs. That's her first. Hampton will inbound it. Close there. Bishop almost fouled. And almost intercepting the long pass was Walker. But Walker kicked it out of bounds. I miss my two buddies tonight. I've actually got to do something. William Conley in the hospital. Hopefully he gets out tomorrow. And John Brown working. Top of the key. Hampton. Back to Littrell. Littrell way out front on top of the key. Usually when she comes out there, she'll pop a 3 baseline. Kicks it back. There goes the 3 from Littrell. No. Overshot everything. Abby Boggs on the rebound. Walker kicks it off left side. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. KK Hosley. She had 2 rebounds against West Carter. Down low. Littrell. And she scores. Put her on the line. And Abby Boggs with her second foul. That's 2 on Abby Boggs. The only East Carter in foul trouble. Boggs will go out with 2. Coming in off the bench is Gina Goebel. Littrell back on the free throw line, shooting 65%. She struggled there the last time she was there, 1 for 1, and struggled there. Off the back of the iron, could not complete a 3-point play. Bringing it down to the left side is Walker. Walker straight away. Off to the right side. Good move by Rudd. She got open on a 3 and just would not fall. Klinger on the rebound, and she was mugged. And that foul was on. And that foul was on 24. Jenkins bringing her across the timeline. Now she goes back right side. Wow. They call that foul on Emma Klinger. Okay. Klinger was just standing still with her arms up to her chest as she went by. I didn't see any contact, but they whistled her for a foul. That's her first one. Crossing the timeline is Rudd. Into the paint. Through two. Wow, missed everything. Hall, air ball. East Carter Lady Raiders got the rebound. Bishop with it. Into the paint, back to Hall. Hall has to kick it back. Into the paint. Three on the way. No good. Klinger with the rebound. Off it goes to Hampton. Hampton with it. Reagan Keaton into the game. KK Hosley overshoots the basket. Rebound Hall. Rudd. Kicks it on back to Walker. Back to Rudd. Back into the paint. And they're not getting into the paint. Three on the way. Good! And connecting on that one is Jenna Goebel, who just made her way into the game. And we got a foul. I could not see who that foul was on. And Boggs will come back in, Crystal Boggs. And going out will be Bishop. And Lady Cougars with the ball. And the ball was tipped out of bounds. It will still be the Lady Cougars' ball as it was deflected. And Lily Littrell comes back into the game after a short breather. As Reagan Keaton, the freshman, gave her a drink of water. Finally got it inbounds as Hampton. Hampton with 3 points. Did not score the last time they played. Three, Smith, no good. It was an air ball by Smith, and the Gooden squad here let him know it. Bringing it down under control is Lady Raiders across midcourt. Almost bobbling it. Goebel. Goebel with it. Dodged block. Hall in the paint. Off the glass. No good. Tipped around. East Carter came up with it. Count the bucket. Put her on the line. And that foul was on I could not see who the foul was on. Makes it kind of rough when your back is to the officials. Hall made it a three-point trip. 19-18, 1 point lead for East Carter. Back into the game is Hosley. Over it goes to Hampton. Hampton crosses midcourt. Trying to work to the right side. Hosley downtown three. Got her! Seventh grader got ice in her veins. Lady Cougars up 21-19. Left side. Into the paint. Hall kicks it back out. Three on the way. No good. And saving it inbounds was Littrell. And we've got a whistle as the coaching staff of Morgan County is wanting to call a timeout. And we're going to take the 30-second with them. It is 21-19, Lady Cougars with the lead.
Walker Grace is a candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive. Walker is a small business owner of Giovanni's Pizza. He continues to invest in our youth as president of the local football league and head coach of the Morgan County Middle School football program. This election, Walker Grace is asking for your vote for Judge Executive. He is committed to ensuring the voices of Morgan County are heard, supporting local businesses, bringing new economic opportunities to our community.
And we've got 3:45 left here in the first half. Lady Cougars lead East Carter Lady Raiders by a score of 21-19. There's only been one tie, and that's been by 5 points. Lady Cougars finally come out of their huddle. They want to spend a little extra time in there. Gracie Hampton is going to inbound for the Lady Cougars. Man defense. And slapped out of bounds by Hall. And they've got KK Hosley up there to get the inbound pass. The 7th grader showing a lot of confidence in her. And Sarah Jenkins back to KK Hosley. She's going to drill it down. Right past Hall she goes. She's running the point right now. She's weaving into the paint, kicks it back to Littrell. Littrell was knocked to the ground. And she went up for the shot by Hall. No whistle. It's going to stay the Lady Cougars ball. She blocked it. Hall blocked it on her, but she got her with her hip, and Klinger went to the ground. Cougars ball. Jenkins with it. Jenkins come around top of the key. She's being chased. Jenkins got to give it up to Littrell. Littrell throws it up. No good. Rebound Hall. Knocked out of bounds by Hampton. It's going to be East Carter ball. They're going to take it the length of the court, left to right. And if there was still radio, GW Glenn Woodward would say left to right. Into the paint on your radio dial. Shot up, good. Little floater up and in. And that was by Crystal Boggs. We're tied at 21. Our second tie of the game. First one was at 5. And woo! Sarah Jenkins took a hard spill. And the ball is slapped out of bounds. Let's see. Jenkins is going to go to the free throw line. 5 team fouls on East Carter. Free throw, no, off the front of the iron. Lady Cougars got to hit them free throws. Last time these two teams played, East Carter was 12 for 12. She missed both of them, and it was a 4-point game. Lady Raiders won it. Turnover by East Carter. That's 5. Long 3. Got it in the corner. KK Hosley, the 7th grader. That's 2 threes for her. 24-21. The largest lead of the night is 3. Into Hall. Kicks it down low. Off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Cleaner comes up with it. Takes it on over to Hampton. Hampton straight away. Double team. Klinger on a 3, no, off the front of the iron. Hall with the rebound, running with it is Rudd. Rudd shifting gears, kicks it left side. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Jenkins comes down with it. Gets it back to Hampton. Hampton's going to cross midcourt. She's being bumped all the way down. Hampton, coast to coast, off the glass. 26-21, Cougars' largest lead by 4. Walker kicks it right side. Baseline is Rudd. And KK Hosley blocked one. They're letting them play. Boy, it looked like some rough going down there in the paint by the Lady Cougars. Hosley kicks it on back to Klinger. Klinger's running the point now. And coming up, setting the screen. Klinger on a 3. No good. Off the back of the iron. Hall with the rebound. Reagan Keaton into the game for the Lady Cougars, a freshman. Into the paint, little hook, no good. She tried to adjust her shot, but Klinger was right there ready to smack it out of bounds. And Klinger smacked it, but she grabbed a hold of it and saved it. Another block by Klinger. Halsley on another three, just barely missed that one. 2 blocks for Klinger. And turnover, Lady Raiders. That's their 6th on the night. Lady Cougars with only 2. We got 44 seconds left here in the first half. Lady Cougars lead 24-21. Lady Cougars ball. They're going to have to bring it the length of the court. Hampton's going to bring it up. Takes it across midcourt. Now back to center court. Gives it up to Jenkins. Jenkins throws it up from the free throw line. No good. And fighting for the rebound. And Lady Cougars come down with it. It's Halsley. Up. No good. Rebound Hall. 17 seconds. East Carter ball. Brindley Walker out front. Halsley defending. I think she walked. No call. Hall with the rebound off the glass. And scoring brought it back to a 3-point game. 26-23 as time ends. The Lady Cougars go into the locker room with a 3-point lead. 26-23. And we're going to take some breaks, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
Standard for Builders is a general contracting company. They specialize in construction, asphalt paving, and dirt work. Located in West Liberty, Standard for Builders has more than 50 years of experience, and their employees work to produce the best end result in all of their jobs. Standard for Builders is a proud sponsor of Morgan County High School sports.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. With locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience, no gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank, with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
And we're back here at the home of the East Carter Lady Raiders as the Cougars lead at the half, 26-23. And at the end of the first quarter, the Cougars also led at the end of that quarter by a score of 14-11. Here in the second quarter, it's 26-23. The Lady Cougars scoring 14 points in the first quarter, and East Carter scoring 11 points. In the second quarter, the Lady Cougars scored 12 points, and East Carter also scored 12 points. Largest lead of the game has been by Morgan County by 4, and we have had 2 ties, one at 5 and one at 21. On the 21st, the Lady Cougars make their way to Owensboro to play in the All-A-State Games tournament. And you will be listening to that on Rick Barker Sports Network on YouTube. I'll give you a little bit more information on that as we go. Also, Kick 1029 will be carrying the game as well. They're going to pick up feed, and we thank Kick 1029 is our buddy. They are streaming tonight, and you can listen to the game from Total Media Group through Kick 1029. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have a little bit more halftime.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow-simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. Thanks.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience, no gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. With locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
Standard for Builders is a general contracting company. They specialize in construction, asphalt paving, and dirt work. Located in West Liberty, Standard for Builders has more than 50 years of experience, and their employees work to produce the best end result in all of their jobs. Standard for Builders is a proud sponsor of Morgan County High School sports.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
And welcome back here to the Lady Raiders home court right here in Grayson, KY. And we'll be back again tomorrow night in Carter County, but it's boys. They will be over at West Carter. And you can hear that right here on YouTube as the boys will be back in the district play as well. And it is 26-23 at the half. The Lady Cougars has got the lead, so we're going to take another break, and we'll be right back.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
Standard for Builders is a general contracting company. They specialize in construction, asphalt paving, and dirt work. Located in West Liberty, Standard for Builders has more than 50 years of experience, and their employees work to produce the best end result in all of their jobs. Standard for Builders is a proud sponsor of Morgan County High School sports.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. With locations in
Kentucky
West Liberty,
Pool
Jackson,
Company is a premier custom pool builder. Our team has over 20 years pool building experience. Kentucky Pool Company is ready to create a wonderful swimming pool for your family and friends. Kentucky Pool Company offers fiberglass, gunite, vinyl liners, and spas. We install both saltwater and chlorinated water systems. Year-round maintenance to your pool and spa. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Visit us at KentuckyPoolCompany.com.
And we're getting ready to start the third quarter as the Lady Cougars lead 26-23. Lady Cougars has led at both ends of both quarters. They led 14-11 at the end of the first and led 26-23 at the end of the second. And we're getting ready to head into the third quarter. Lady Cougars ball at midcourt. Comes on back to Hampton. Hampton moves to her left side. Out there defending is Rudd. Over it goes to Jenkins. Lady Cougars taking their time. Littrell. And turnover Lady Cougars as it bobbled off of Klinger's hand. And a turnover for Lady Raiders. In the first half, Lady Raiders had 6 turnovers, and the Lady Cougars with 2 turnovers. Jenkins will inbound to Hampton. Out there defending is Rudd. Smith. Way out front is Littrell. Give and go to Littrell or to Klinger, and she dropped that one, but she recovered, kept it from going out of bounds. Jenkins cut off by Hall in the paint. Jenkins comes on back. Floats it down to Littrell. No. And fight for the rebound. They're on the floor, and we got a jump ball. And it's going to go to the home team, Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders will take it the length of the court, right to left. Bringing it down will be Jocelyn Rudd. Into the middle of the Hall. Littrell comes out to defend. Oh, good move. Little floater on the way is Crystal Boggs. She made a good move to get away from the Cougar defender, and that left her the baseline pretty wide open. And Cougars turn it over. Picking it up is Rudd, and that's the Cougars' second turnover this half, and we got a foul. I think that's going to be on Jenkins, and it is. And Rudd will make her way to the free throw line. First one, good. Finally went down there for her. Rudd is 57% from the free throw line. And East Carter shoots 72 from the free throw line. She's 100% right now. Inbound, it comes to Jenkins. 1 point lead, East Carter. Halsley, the 7th graders got it, gives it up to Hampton. Hampton down to Littrell. Littrell needs to get rid of it. Turnover, Lady Cougars. Tell you, that's 3 on them right here in the third quarter, and they only had 2 in the first half. We got a jump ball that's going to go to the Lady Cougars. East Carter putting on some heat, man-to-man full court pressure. Back to Jenkins. Lady Cougars got some pretty good guards. Back to Jenkins, gives it out to Littrell. Way across court to Klinger. Back to the 7th grader. Kicks it back to Littrell. Bad pass. It's on the ground, and the jump ball is going to go to Lady Raiders of East Carter. Inbounding will be Crystal Boggs. 27-26, East Carter with the lead and the ball. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cougars came out a bit flat at the half. Hall gets it on over to Walker. Way on back it comes to Crystal Boggs. Down to Walker. Somebody went to sleep. Littrell blocked it out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to bring it the length of the court. Klinger has got 2 blocks, and Littrell with 1. Jenkins back to the 7th grader. She's going to take it right to Hall. The big goal, puts it over and in. Wow, what a 7th grader. Lady Cougars take the lead, 28-27. Crystal Boggs gets it down low, kicks it back to Hall. Hall kicks it, Rudd on a 3, and Rudd knocks it down. Lead changes again. Lady Cougars trail 30-28. Sarah Jenkins in some trouble, has to give it up. On back it comes to the 7th grader. Littrell could not handle the pass. A turnover, Lady Cougars going coast to coast. No good. Rebound. Ball's on the floor, and Littrell picks it up. On to Jenkins. She's going to make her way to the bucket. I thought she walked. No call. She definitely walked. Littrell puts it up. No good, but Littrell will go to the free throw line. Lady Cougars with 4 turnovers here in the third quarter. They only had 2 turnovers in the first half. As Lily Littrell make her way to the free throw line, shooting 59%. No, missed that one off the back of the iron. Cougars as a team shoots 55% from the free throw line. And Rudd will take a break. And coming in will be Tori Bishop, a senior for East Carter. Littrell, second free throw. Got that one. Lady Cougars within 1. 30-29. 4:45 to play here in the third quarter. East Carter ball. Hall kicks it back baseline. They're giving them the baseline, but they're kicking it back to Hall, and that was a block. What a weightless whistle. What's the call here? Super late whistle. Littrell, I think they're calling that on. So she got her in the face. Yep, that's on Littrell. Bishop will inbound for East Carter. Way back it comes to Hall. Long 3 on the way. Knocking that one down is Walker. 33-29. Lady Cougars trail. 4-point lead. Jenkins on a 3. No good. Rebound. KK Housley on a 3. No. Off the back of the iron. And we have a whistle. And that's going to be on Littrell. She picked up 2 quick ones. Yep. And that's a 4-point lead for East. That's their largest lead. And the Lady Cougars has had a 4-point lead. Hall kicks it back right side. And coming up the baseline, Littrell comes over, defending. And coming up with it is Housley, the 7th grader. She's getting a lot of minutes in here. Wide open underneath. Littrell missed a bunny. And coming down with the rebound is Bishop. I think Littrell was just too far under. Hall's got it at midcourt, gives it up to a guard, Walker. Check that, Bishop. Into the paint, up and in. Looked too easy. Walker on that one. 35-29. Lady Cougars trail. Turnover. Lady Cougars. Hall with it. And tying it up is Hampton. 5 turnovers, Lady Cougars this half, third quarter. 6-point lead, East Carter, the largest lead of either team. Lady Cougars is going to take it the length of the court. And had official timeout. All right, we're ready to get back into this one. Hampton will inbound into Jenkins. Way across court to Halsley. Halsley top of the key. Left wing. Underneath. Littrell pushed off. No call. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be East Carter coming up with it over to Crystal Boggs. Crystal Boggs passes it off the glass. Mr. Bunny. Rebound. Abby Boggs. Turnover. Lady Cougars with it. And back to KK Halsley. Back it goes to Klinger. 2:40 to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cougars trail 35-29. Jenkins gives it off to Hampton. Hampton back to Halsley. Halsley tries the baseline, needs some help. Turnaround hook, no good. Littrell with the rebound. Push up the trash, put the lid on it. 35-31, Lady Cougars trail by 4. Brindley Walker gives it off into the paint, no good. Klinger with the rebound. Hampton's going to run with it, shifting gears, slows up at the top of the key, left side. Halsley's going to fire a quick three. She had it blocked on her. And blocking that is Walker. Lady Cougars come up with it. A steal by Rudd. Steele's going to take it coast to coast. And Klinger with a clean block. That's 3 blocks on Klinger. That's 6 turnovers this third quarter for the Lady Cougars. Klinger had 4 blocks against West Carter. Way back it comes, almost. And it was a good move by Hampton as the ball was coming. No, they changed it. It is East Carter ball. Thought it went out on them. And ball out of bounds underneath off Littrell. And then it, see, they're a little confused. Okay, they got it figured out. It is, well, I don't know if they have or not. Okay, East Carter ball. Yeah, it definitely went out on Littrell. And they're trapped off the right baseline. Finally got out of there. Abby Boggs with it, gives it up to Hall. Hall dribbling, takes it off to Walker. KK Halsley playing with 2 fouls, playing very aggressive. On over to Jenna Goebel. Turnover as Littrell stole that one. Second turnover of this quarter. Jenkins wants the paint. Pulls it back out. Works to her right side. Back it goes. Klinger on a 3. Got it! Lady Cougars within 1. 35-34. And we got a 60-second break. So we're going to take it with the Lady Cougars. They trail by 1.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. Thanks.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience. No gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
And we're back here at the home of the Lady Raiders, with the Lady Cougars is fought back from a 6-point deficit to bring it within 1. Lady Raiders 35, Lady Cougars 34. And it's going to be the Lady Raiders ball. They're going to have to bring it the length of the court right to left. And it comes on inbound. Dribbling it slowly is Rudd. And Larry Jivnen listening to us tonight. We appreciate you, Mayor. Off to the right side it goes to Bishop. And stolen by Hampton. Gives it up to Jenkins. Lady Cougars could take the lead back. Back to Hampton. Over it goes to Littrell. Down low, shot up, no good. And Littrell got bailed out of that one. She was way too far under the basket and went to put it up, and she's fouled. Littrell back on the free throw line, shooting 59%. Free throw, no, man, off the back of the iron. That's what got the Lady Cougars in trouble last time these two teams played, missing their free throws. Where East Carter was 100%, 12 for 12. Littrell hit that one. Boggs will bring it down. This is about a must-win for the Lady Cougars. Hall, turnaround jumper, no good. Littrell with the rebound. On over it comes to Hampton. Hampton bringing it on down, crosses the timeline. Left wing, KK Hosley. What some minutes this seventh graders put in. Baseline Jenkins puts it up, and good! She went down, but no whistle. Lady Cougars up by 2. 37-35 at the buzzer. A Hail Mary, no good. That's the way this quarter is going to end. The Lady Cougars lead 37-35. Let's take a timeout, and we shall be right back.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. With locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
In a small town like ours, a good real estate agent is worth their weight in gold. And when folks around here are ready to buy or sell, they call the name they trust, Vicky Pelfrey Ofield. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, the local real estate pro with a hustle and heart for helping folks. From fast listings to smooth closings, Vicky works hard, works smart, and works for you. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, Realtor, Paragon Partners Real Estate, 606-477-0836.
And the Lady Cougars took the lead back 37-35. And Larry Jivnen, the number one Cougar fan from Cannell City, KY. Inbounding will be Boggs, Crystal Boggs. Boggs will inbound it to Rudd. Off to the right side. Now comes back to Rudd. Rudd gives it on up to Bishop. Long three, no good. Sarah Jenkins crashing the board. And we got another jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Cougars. Inbounding will be Hampton. Hampton takes it on over to Jenkins. KK Hosley's getting a lot of minutes here. She's come right out right after halftime and has not been out. Baseline, Jenkins needs to give it up. And Hosley walked. She thought about shooting, then she changed her mind. That's 7 turnovers for the Lady Cougars in this half. And we got 7:25 to play. Lady Cougars with 9 turnovers for the game thus far. Hall, baseline, shot up, no good. Hosley with the rebound, and she walked again. 7th grader walked again after she pulled down the rebound. Inbounding right under their own basket is going to be East Carter. And it comes way back to Hall. Hall gives it up to Rudd. Back off the right side it goes Bishop, Walker. Walker out at the point. Crystal Boggs will bring it back to Walker. Trying to get it inside. It's not there. Lady Cougars has got that paint sold up. All inside and blocked by Klinger. And that's Klinger's fourth block of the game. Tied with the West Carter block. Shara Gullett with it. Lady Cougars up 37-35. And wow, Littrell goes down hard. Bringing it on down is Walker. Walker gives it on up to Crystal Boggs. Crystal Boggs in the paint, puts it up, no good. Missed a bunny. Lady Cougars rebound. 6:20 to play here in the ball game. Lady Cougars up 37-35. A three on the way, got it! Emma Klinger, 40-35. Lady Cougars' largest lead. And putting that up was Hall. That was a two. Lady Cougars up. Into the paint. Emma Klinger is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. And let's see what they call that on if I can. No, I can't pick it up. Way across the court. Klinger 49% from the free throw line. She got that one. She'll need to hit one more anyway. 41-37. Isaac puts it up. No, wouldn't fall. Rebound Hall. Littrell knocked it out of her hands. East Carter will bring it to length of the court. 41-37. Cougars lead. And Lady Raiders basketball. Hall. They're giving her that shot right there at the free throw line. Jenkins has got the rebound. Bringing it up is Hampton. She's going to cross midcourt. Hampton on over to KK Hosley. Hosley down to Littrell. Back it goes to Hampton. Hampton trying to get it into the paint. Off it goes to Jenkins. Another three on the way. No good. Littrell's got the rebound. Back it goes to KK Hosley. She's wanting it in the paint. And it's going to stay with Lady Cougars as that one was blocked by Crystal Boggs on Hosley. Inbound, Jenkins thought about the three, pulled it down in the paint, and she's going to be fouled. That's two team fouls on East Carter. Lady Cougars has yet to pick up their first. Bella Smith has been out most of this half. Back it goes to Klinger. Top of the key. Klinger dribbled it off her foot. She saved it. And she's pushed down. Is that going to be an intentional? Let's see. No. That foul was called on Brinley Walker. And we got a 60-second break. So we're going to take it with them. Lady Cougars lead 41-37.
Walker Grace is a candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive and is a proud native of Candle City and a graduate of Morgan County High School, a military veteran and seasoned law enforcement officer. Walker has dedicated his career to serving and protecting the people of Morgan County, as well as gaining valuable experience working with other agencies and communities. Vote Walker Grace, Morgan County Judge Executive. In a small town like ours, a good real estate agent is worth their weight in gold. And when folks around here are ready to buy or sell, they call the name they trust, Vicky Pelfrey Ofield. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, the local real estate pro with a hustle and heart for helping folks. From fast listings to smooth closings, Vicky works hard, works smart, and works for you. Vicky Pelfrey Ofield, Realtor, Paragon Partners Real Estate, 606-477-0836.
And we're at East Carter High School district ball game. The East Carter Lady Raiders undefeated. Lady Cougars are 1-1 in district play. Lady Cougars lead right now 41-37. 4:55 to play in the game. Inbound it comes to Sarah Jenkins. Floats it down to Littrell. Catches it with one hand. She walked. That's 9 fouls the second half on the Lady Cougars to East Carter's 2. East Carter had 6 at the half. Lady Cougars only had 2. East Carter ball. Long three on the way. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound, East Carter. Almost trapped is Walker. Now we got a whistle as Littrell goes down, and she's going to be whistled for the foul. Inbounding it will be Bishop. East Carter. Way back it goes to Walker. Back over to Hall. Hall came way out front to get that one. She normally plays inside. Bishop. Bishop weaving in between two defenders. Gets it down to Hall. Hall takes it off the glass and scores. East Carter had to work for that one, but they earned it. 41-39. Lady Cougars still with the lead. We got 4 minutes exactly to play. Come around to KK Hosley. KK Hosley with it top of the key. Comes on to Jenkins. Jenkins holding the ball. Under 4 minutes. Baseline Jenkins. She was pushed, no call. Off it goes KK Hosley. KK wants the baseline, not there. Hall comes down with the rebound. Off to the right side, it comes to Crystal Boggs. Weaving her way into the paint, kicks it left side. 3 on the way. Got it! That's Rudd. 42-41, East Carter takes the lead. 3:29 to play in the game, and we got a foul, and that's going to be called on Rudd of East Carter. That's 14 fouls on East Carter, 1 on Morgan County. Cougars will inbound it at about midcourt. Jenkins gets the inbound pass. These two teams will meet again in the district, no doubt. One, I believe, just a little prediction here. One of these two teams will be number 1, and the other team will be number 2. Left side open, Klinger 3. Just missed it. Littrell fought for the rebound, saved it into Klinger. It's on the floor, and coming out there with it is East Carter. East Carter gives it left side off the glass, and scoring is Rudd. 3-point East Carter lead, 44-41. 2:45 to play in the game. Morgan County ball. It's Jenkins. Tried to get into the paint. She was cut off by Abby Boggs. Jenkins pulls up from the free throw line. Got it. 1-point lead, East Carter. 2:30 to play. East Carter running with it into the paint. Oh, she had to walk a mile, but they called the foul on Jenkins. Yeah, Jenkins grabbed a hold of her hand. That's the second team foul on the Lady Cougars, 4 on East Carter. Inbounding will be Rudd for East Carter. Inbound, Boggs on a 3, no good. Klinger's got the rebound. It comes down to Jenkins. 2:20 to play. 44-43, East Carter with the lead. Morgan County Lady Cougars with the ball. Back it goes to Klinger. Almost picked off. KK on a 3. No, way off the mark. Hall's got the rebound. Running with it is Rudd. Rudd gives it off left side. Crystal Boggs. Crystal Boggs comes back around. KK playing with 2 fouls. On over the right side, Rudd. Right wing. Walker. Hall thought about it. Pulled it back down. Back it goes to Walker. On over to Rudd. 44-43. Lady Cougars trail. And foul on East. No, that was on Littrell. Littrell's got to be in foul trouble. She's got to have 4. Way back it comes to Hall. Hall almost dropped it out of bounds. On to Walker. 1 point game, 44-43. And Gracie Hampton dives on it. And the bench calls timeout as it was tied up. And let's see what Coach Young's going to call. He's going to go for a long one. We're going to take the break with him. 44-43, East Carter with the lead.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
And the Lady Cougars come back out on the floor after the timeout, trailing 44-43. Lady Cougars ball comes into Klinger off the glass. No good. Littrell missed it underneath. And the ball is going to, let's see, it went out of bounds. They're talking. Oh, okay, it's going to be Lady Cougars ball. Hampton went in. She's going to take it out of bounds. Way back it goes to the 7th grader, KK Hosley. If you've not seen her play, you need to come out and watch her. Hosley gives it on up to Jenkins. Jenkins backing it on out. Way across court to Hosley. Hosley, the 7th grader, handling it good. Whoa, I thought she turned it over. And she did. Throws it right into some traffic. 1 point lead. Lady Cougar should have been a little bit more patient with that one. 10 turn. Yeah. Over and back. Lady Cougars is going to get the ball back. 46 seconds left. Call a timeout, Derek Young. Lady Cougars trail by 1. 44-43 off to Jenkins. Jenkins has got it. Littrell comes out for a screen. Jenkins over to Hampton. Hampton to Littrell, and Littrell's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. 29 seconds left. Littrell can take the Lady Cougars up 1. Littrell 59%. Missed it off the back of the iron. Too strong. Littrell can tie it. Missed it. 44-43. And we've got a foul. I'm thinking it's on East Carter. Let's see what we got. No, just out of bounds. It's going to be the Cougars' ball. They're getting every chance in the world here to win this one. They're looking for Littrell. No, comes into Hampton. And Hampton hit it off the glass. No, Sarah Jenkins. Cougars up 1. 19 seconds to play. Down to 17. Trying to get the baseline is Boggs. And we've got a timeout, East Carter. East Carter's going to take a 60, and we're going to take it with them.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
Standard for Builders is a general contracting company. They specialize in construction, asphalt paving, and dirt work. Located in West Liberty, Standard for Builders has more than 50 years of experience. and their employees work to produce the best end result in all of their jobs. Standerford Builders is a proud sponsor of Morgan County High School sports.
And we got 14 seconds left here in this one. Lady Cougars down one, 44-45. And it is East Carter ball. Off to Hall. Fowler. She's got the lowest percentage of free throw shots on the team. And there's a foul on the floor. And I think that's going to be on Hampton. And that's 4 team fouls on the Lady Cougars, 5 on East Carter. Inbounding it will be Jenna Goebel. And we got another 60-second break. So as the Lady Cougars are down by 1, 44-45. And it's going to be East Carter ball when we come back.
Walker Grace is a candidate for Morgan County Judge Executive. Walker is a small business owner of Giovanni's Pizza. He continues to invest in our youth as president of the local football league and head coach of the Morgan County Middle School football program. This election, Walker Grace is asking for your vote for Judge Executive. He is committed to ensuring the voices of Morgan County are heard, supporting local businesses, bringing new economic opportunities to our community.
And we're back here at East Carter High School as the Lady Raiders 44 and the Cougars 45. There's 8 seconds left here to play. Lady Cougars up by 1. It's going to be East Carter ball with 8.9 seconds left. And, okay, they finally got somebody to take it out. Bishop. And they're under East Carter basket. And it comes back to Hall. Hall wants the baseline. Another block by Klinger. And Klinger is fouled. 1.9 seconds left. And Klinger will go to the free throw line. And that's 5 blocks for Klinger. Klinger making her way to the free throw line. 1.9 seconds left. And Klinger, 49% from the free throw line. The team shoots 55% from the free throw line. And Klinger needs them both. Klinger eyeing it up. Got the first. 2-point lead, Lady Cougars. If she misses this one, East will need a 2 to tie, 3 to win. Klinger missed it. Fight for the rebound, and we got a half a second left, and there's a foul. I think that's on Littrell. Let's see what we got. All right, going to the free throw line is going to be Walker. Cougars up by 2. Walker can tie it here. Let's see what her percentage is from the free throw line. And free throw, good. Walker, 82% from the free throw line. It looks like we're could be headed for overtime as we got a timeout as Coach Young is discussing something with the officials. The official called that foul right there under the basket. And I think Coach Young would probably be talking to him about that. Half a second left. And when we come back, the East Carter Lady Raiders will be on the free throw line. That would have been a great foul had the Cougars went up by 3 from the free throw line. It looks like we could be going into some overtime. Walker, 82% from the free throw line. She hit her first. She could tie this game. Half a second left. Walker eyes it up, fires it. Got it. We're tied. Tied at 46. And Klinger just holds the ball. as it's going to go into overtime. And that was the biggest tie of the game. It was tied at 5, and then at 21, and now at 46. That's going to bring on overtime. And we got about 40 seconds before overtime starts, and we're just going to keep it right here. I wish I had the foul situation to give to you, but I'm at the official's back as he goes to give fouls. John Brown's pretty good to pick it up, though, but he's not here with us tonight. William Conley in the hospital. He's healing. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow, and I talked to him earlier today, and he's hoping to make the Saturday game at Morgan County Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. As tomorrow, the boys will travel back to Carter County. They will be going to West Carter. And they're trying to get things situated. Real good Raider band here. They got the pep band out, and they do a fine job. We're going back to the midcourt as Klinger will be jumping against Walker. And Klinger traded sides with her. Lady Cougars controlled the tip in the beginning of the game. Let's see if they can do it again. 4 minutes to play here in overtime. And what we got? And we got Cougars ball. Jenkins comes down with it. Jenkins with it. Out front there to defend on her is Bishop. Jenkins, top of the key. Littrell sets a screen. Jenkins from the free throw line puts it up and in. She was looking for Littrell underneath. Littrell was covered up, so she just took it over. 48-46, Lady Cougars with the lead. Right wing open, 3, no. And rebound, Jenkins slapped it over to Hampton. Back to Sarah Jenkins. We was tied at 46. Cougars took a lead. And we got a whistle. It's on Lily Littrell. That's 5 for her. That's going to sting. Bella Smith checking back into the game as Coach Young was going up and down his bench. Rudd will bring it down over to Boggs, Crystal Boggs. Back to Rudd. KK Halsley almost had her a steal, the 7th grader. Way across court, right wing, trying to get the baseline. And no good as Klinger altered her shot. Back to Jenkins. Cougars with a 2-point lead. Off to KK. KK takes it on back to Jenkins. And Klinger's going to get closer. She looked at a 3. Off the glass, no good as she goes down. Rebound Bishop. Walker with it, who tied the game from the free throw line. Another block by Klinger. That's 6 for Klinger. Jenkins will bring it across midcourt, top of the key. On over it goes to Bella Smith. Way out it comes to Hampton. Hampton holding it. 2:13 to play in the game. Lady Cougars up 48-46. I don't think the Lady Cougars is really stalling, but I think they're just looking for the open shot. They've got Lily Littrell fouled out, who's their big gun in the paint, under 2 minutes to play. And Hampton draws a foul from Hall. And Hampton was fouled, and just as she was fouled, she played some smart basketball. She just throwed it and went up in the cheap seats. On the free throw line will be Hampton. Hampton 65%, missed it. KK Halsley, the 7th grader's got the best percentage on the team at 75. And then it comes Hampton as a starter, 65. Missed them both. Hall comes down with the rebound. Lady Cougars lost the first time to this ball club from the free throw line. They were 12 for 12. Lady Cougars was only shooting 32% in that game from the free throw line. Hall, right wing, comes way on back to Bishop. Downtown three, knocking that one down. Rudd. 49-48. Minute 27 to play in overtime. And let's take a break. We got a long one here.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
Morgan & Associates, LLC is a Kentucky-based accounting firm located at 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty. At Morgan & Associates, LLC, they have more than 30 years of public accounting experience in the areas of tax return preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're committed to providing outstanding personal service to every client. Let them help you with your specific financial or accounting needs. Morgan & Associates, 749 Broadway Street in West Liberty.
Lady Cougars trail by one in overtime, 49-48. The big story, Lily Littrell on the bench with 5 fouls. KK Harsley has really given the Lady Cougars a boost here coming off the bench early third quarter. Lady Cougars ball comes into Sarah. Back it goes to Hampton, back to Jenkins. Way across to KK Harsley. Harsley trying to challenge the paint. Kicks it back to Jenkins. Jenkins pulls it on around. 1:05 to play in this one in overtime. East Carter with a 1-point lead and a dangerous pass, and it blowed up in the Lady Cougars' face as it was a turnover, another turnover for the Lady Cougars. That is 11 turnovers here in the second half, and I think that's the third. That's the third foul on Harsley. Going to the free throw line. I believe that's Bishop. Can't tell with her long ponytail. Free throw good. 2-point lead for East Carter. That is Bishop on the free throw line, a senior. 52 seconds to play in overtime, and we got a meeting between the officials. Bishop will have one more free throw after the meeting's over with. And they took the Bishop off the free throw line. I think they're questioning whether they got the right shooter on the free throw line or not. But the officials say Bishop's going to stay. She hit her first free throw. Second free throw. No! And Lady Cougars down with a rebound. 2-point game, 45 seconds to play. Morgan County ball. We're in overtime. Jenkins with it. Screen set by Klinger. 35 seconds as Sarah Gullett looks at the clock. And Coach Young wants to call a timeout, and he's going for a long one. 50-49, Lady Cougars trail. We'll be right back.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're
And it's Morgan County's basketball. And the Cougars lost it in another turnover. Right wing on over to Rudd. And out of bounds. Or was that a foul call? Yes, it was a foul. Hampton committing a foul. Walker, 82%. She's the one that took it into overtime from the free throw line. She hits that one. 51-48, East Carter with the lead, and one more shot for Walker, 82%. And she hit it both. 4-point lead. Lady Cougars has only scored 2 points in the overtime. And East Carter has scored 6. Going back to the free throw line will be Klinger. And that foul was on Walker. Yeah, East Carter scoring 6 in overtime. Lady Cougars only scoring 2. And Klinger misses her free throw. Hall will come back in. Abby Boggs will go out. Lily Littrell fouling out for the Lady Cougars. Klinger missed them both. And KK Housley, the 7th grader, got the rebound. It's a jump ball, but it's going to go to East Carter. 7.8 seconds to play. 4-point lead, East Carter. They need to foul. 3 seconds. Bishop with it. And that's going to do it in overtime. East Carter 52, Morgan County 48 in overtime. We're going to take some breaks, and hopefully we will have Coach Young join us. We're going to take some breaks, and we'll be right back.
At West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, they provide the highest quality veterinary treatment and specialty care for your pets. You can be confident knowing your pet is in good hands because of their advanced training, expertise, and cutting-edge technology. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic prides itself on delivering state-of-the-art services while providing compassionate care for all the animals they work with. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. With locations in West Liberty, Jackson, and Salyersville.
When you bank with Bank of the Mountains, you're banking with a partner. You'll get a personalized banking experience. No gimmicks, just quality service. Bank of the Mountains has supported local organizations, community events, and local schools. For 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has been privileged to be a part of the fabric of Morgan County and surrounding communities. Bank of the Mountains, a real community bank, with locations in West Liberty, Index, and Easel.
Hungry? Then it's time for Giovanni's Pizza in West Liberty, where every slice is made fresh, hot, and loaded with flavor. From the hand-tossed crust to their slow simmered sauce, Giovanni's delivers the taste your family loves. Fast service, quality ingredients, and that classic Giovanni's taste. West Liberty Giovanni's offering delivery, dine-in, and pickup. Enjoy the specialty pizzas, famous subs, hot wings, and much more. West Liberty Giovanni's Pizza.
You get it fresh and hot, you're gonna like us a lot. Giovanni's Pizza, the Italian place to be.
And the Lady Cougars losing tonight in overtime by a score of 52-48 to East Carter. The Lady Cougars had several chances to win it from the free throw line and just could not connect on their free throws. And like I said at the last meeting, the Lady Cougars, or the East Carter Raiders, they were 12 for 12, shooting 100%. And the Lady Cougars were only 29% from the free throw line. And you got to make your free throws. And Lady Cougars just struggled with that again here tonight. But the Lady Cougars will be going to Owensboro. And that will be on the 21st will be their first game. And at Owensboro, the Lady Cougars will take on Owen County, and that will be at 10 o'clock Owensboro time, but 11 o'clock here in the hills of KY, Eastern Kentucky, 606. You can listen to that Owensboro game on Rick Barker Sports Network off YouTube. And we're going to bring you all the games that the Lady Cougars will be playing in. And the next, before we go on to Owen County, it's the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats will be coming into Veterans Memorial Gymnasium Tuesday, January the 20th. And they'll take on the Breathitt County at 7:30. And it's going to make a long trip for them because they've got to play. I don't know if Coach Young, if he comes up, we're going to ask him about that game, if he's going to cancel that or not, because the Lady Cougars play at the Sports Center in Owensboro. They play at 10 a.m. Owensboro time on the 21st. And I would say that Breathitt County game is going to get rescheduled or dropped. That's the 14th region. And we're right now into the 16th region and district play for the Cougars. And that game, if it is canceled, District 62 play right now will probably not be made up. I don't think they would have time to make that game up. But then again, they may play it. I don't know. But they play at 7:30 the night before they play at Owen County, which is almost a 5-hour drive. And they play at 10 a.m. their time. So I would say that game will not be tipped off. And let's take some more breaks here, and hopefully we can get Coach Young to come up and answer a few questions with us. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Commercial Bank has been a source of strength in the community for more than 100 years. Where friendliness prevails, Commercial Bank is positioned to meet community needs. They provide clients with innovative products and services, and they're locally owned and proud of it. Commercial Bank remains focused on community banking and service to the customers and the community. Stop by either of their locations in West Liberty and Index.
If you have your Medicare and or Medicaid, then you're probably being harassed by the endless commercials, spam calls, and confusing junk mail. Fortunately, there is a solution. My name is John Haddix, and I'm a local Medicare advisor that takes pride in face-to-face business. I prefer to look my clients in the eye and shake their hands when I save them hundreds. If you're looking for help with all the Medicare madness, then give me a call today at 606-495-6644 or check out my office at 577 Main Street of West Liberty, Kentucky. Thanks.
And I guess the big story here tonight, Lady Cougars losing in overtime to a very talented East Carter Ball Club, losing that one 52-48. The Lady Cougars, they only scored 2 points in the overtime. It was tied at 46. They ended up with 48. And East Carter scored 6 points in overtime. And Lady Cougars, like we said, had several opportunity to connect from the free throw line and actually win this game before it went to overtime. And taking it into overtime, it was Brindley Walker. Cougars were down by 2. Brindley Walker was fouled, and she went to the free throw line and connected on both of her free throws. And that tied it at 46. And from there, it was pretty much all East Carter, where Morgan County only scored 2 points in overtime, and East Carter scoring 6. The big thing here is Klinger, Lily Klinger, Emma Klinger, I'm sorry, had 6 blocks on her. And she had 4 against West Carter, and she had 6 here. There was 12 turnovers in the second half by the Lady Cougars, for a total of 14 turnovers for the game. They only had 2 turnovers in the first half. East Carter had 6 turnovers in the first half, 2 in the second half, for a total of 8 turnovers for the game. So I don't think Coach Young is going to join us, but we will be back here in Carter County at West Carter tomorrow night, boys action, and that tip-off is going to be at 7:30, and JV will play at 6 o'clock. So for Rick Barker, William Conley, we hope you get better, brother, and John Brown listening in as well. He just didn't get off working time. We're going to get on out of here. You've been listening to YouTube along with Total Media Sports Group. Until next time.
Thanks for watching another Morgan County basketball broadcast on Cool TV. This broadcast of Morgan County basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Cool TV.